In this cup, you see a figure. The body is rising from the bottom, and the arm is reaching for the rim. The head looks like it's shaped like a light bulb, and that really feels like clarity. It's the moment when something clicks. The lights turn on, and things finally make sense. It might be new, maybe it's been there, and you just hadn't noticed. This awareness isn't passive, it's actively moving. You're not just seeing, you're reaching with what you understand. The light bulb isn't glowing, there's no halo, but that doesn't mean it isn't a functional light source. When one light bulb burns out, we replace it. We don't sit in the darkness pretending we can see. And practical clarity is like that. It's intuitive knowing with a spark of grounded energy. And that light can help us navigate even in dark spaces. The arm stretches towards the part of the cup I drink from, and that's such an intimate detail because it leans into the way discernment and intuition integrate into our daily choices. It holds continuity because this section of the cup and the figure become the same path forward. Because this light bulb isn't just about clarity, it's noticing the internal flame that keeps you moving and makes you feel alive and electric. There's also a lowercase I connecting to the same part of the cup. This could be an initial, but it also represents a surprise, something subtle, small, but meaningful. And sometimes perception surprises us quietly. This figure is a great reminder that your insight becomes directional, your choices intentional, and no one can dim your light. So I'm going to pull a few cards. I have a few stacks. We'll see what other messages come out. The Knight of Wands, the Ten of Swords, the Three of Swords. This feels like that internal flame. It's ready to take action. It's very passionate and driven. And maybe that energy, that light bulb that's noticing something now that feels electric and alive, has come at the end of something, an end of a situation, and now you're beginning again. Yeah, the Devil. That does feel a bit heavy, similarly, like those dark times. Sometimes we just have to turn that light on. We have to be able to see through the darkness to get to those better days, those brighter days. And that can be really difficult at times. It can be scary and daunting and confusing. And that's why that figure in the reading, it really brings clarity, that light bulb. It gives us an opportunity to sometimes see patterns, to change our perspective. There's always something that we might not fully see, and this Devil card feels a little bit like that. But this is leading towards something greater, something better, something that's stable. The Four of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. This could be a long journey for you. This Nine of Wands is kind of a hero's journey. It just doesn't give up. Especially it can feel that way when we have determination in our minds and in our hearts, when we have set goals and we want to see them fulfilled. And that feels similar to that reach in the reading. This magician has everything it needs to make that happen. It's going to get to the top. It's going to manifest its desires. Sometimes we just have to be patient. You feel this devil angel energy. But that gives us clarity. Even when darkness feels scary, light makes things more manageable. The Page of Cups is on the bottom. So that new, fresh beginning where you can start again. Even through the confusion, this Ace of Swords, I mean, this really is clarity. This is turning the light on. It's radiant, it's abundance, it's finding your way. This is motivation, and this is what fuels your energy, your passion, your desires, and your goals. Even through these difficult times, maybe that's holding you back a little bit. Sometimes it can be overwhelming and confusing. This Ace of Swords is cutting through all of that, and it's surprising what clarity does. Something that you've been very loyal to, just like the figure in this cup is reaching. It's going to get there. Sometimes it just takes a little bit of time. Wow, I just love that. Yeah, exactly. The sun is shining. That feels just like the light bulb. This is your insight. This is your energy, and the best we can do is to protect it. I love the feeling here. Nothing can dim your light. This is your time to shine. So, as one final message, I'm going to get an oracle card. Believe in the impossible.